This is Mike. Welcome to the Wandering Minds podcast. Today, my special guest is my nephew, Sheezy.
Yo.
So, Sheezy, Sean. I'm going to call you Sean because you're my nephew, and that's how I.
It's good.
And this is his. You and
a couple of us.
Okay, a couple of us. This is your guys' brand right here.
Yep, that's the brand, the label, all of that.
Okay, and you guys have what kind of merch other than hats?
Merch-wise, we got all types. We got T-shirts, we got sweatshirts, we got sweatsuits, we got crew necks, we got hats, beanies.
Damn, you guys are expanding.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff.
How do people get to it? Is there a website?
Not yet. Website on the way. We have Instagram. We're taking all of our orders off of right now.
Okay. Drop that.
Guilty Love INC at Guilty Love INC on Instagram. That's right now. That's the only. We do custom orders, and all of our orders we're doing through the Instagram right now, but we got a website on the way. Got to put some stuff together, photo shoots and all that stuff, and
then it's going to be off to the races.
We'll be up and running.
And you guys are doing all of it, right? Are you guys making all this yourself, or just the shirts, or do you send it out?
No, we do everything. We get our shirts printed up at a print shop, but as far as we go get our own T-shirts. We take them, drop them off, get them printed up. Yeah. Hats, same thing. We go get all of our stuff and drop it off at. We got places we go to print our stuff. We got places we go to get our stuff stitched up, like the hats. We take somewhere else and we take the shirts. So we got our little couple places that we go to get our stuff done. But as far as there's warehouse in Arizona, that's like a clothing warehouse, wholesale kind of thing. So we can go there and get all of our stuff. There's a couple spots online we order all of our stuff from. Okay. But we get.
But you're not printing. You're not screen printing right now. But you're working on that.
Yep, that is definitely something we want to do.
Okay. Now you mentioned Arizona, and the reason I want to bring that up is because you are a Eugene boy, but you are also you live in Arizona.
Yep. Yes, sir. I'm from Eugene, obviously, but I live in Arizona now.
Okay,
that's the spot.
What's good in Arizona? What's the music scene? First off, where's your album?
That is on the way. Okay. Album, I don't know. Album, I got a project though for sure. I don't know if I'm gonna call it an album. Okay, I got a project done.
What are you calling it? Mixtape, or what do you call it?
I'm gonna probably just call it a project. I don't know. Everybody, there's a whole bunch of different. You call it a mixtape, a EP, a playlist. Everybody got their own little. But name the only thing I feel like an album is like the official. This is my big body of work, but this is just for me to drop some music, really. So I'm gonna just call it like a little project, an EP, however you want to call it, but just a little. I got like 10 songs on it, I want to say. But that is on the way. I got a couple. It's finished. I got a couple things I'm trying to do. I don't want to just drop it with nothing behind it or nothing like that. So I'm trying to come up with a little game plan of how I want to roll it out and bring it out.
Because I know you're releasing singles every once in a while, right? What's your latest? What's the latest single?
Last video I dropped. It's a video song called "Sad Songs."
Yep, love it.
Produced by my boy Ike. Shout out my boy Ike. Shot by my boy Phases. Shout out my boy Phases.
Yeah.
Video out now. Sheezy Levell, Sad Songs, YouTube. All platforms soon. I got a couple. I got 2 more videos in the cut on the way. Like I said, the project got like 10 songs on it. Probably it might be a little less, might be a couple more. I'm not 100% sure yet. But that's kind of what I'm at with it right now. I'm trying to.
So you're just trying to perfect it. You're taking your time. You're releasing it slowly, but
exactly the songs that I know is there gonna be there.
Yeah.
But I'm still recording, so I might make a new song and be like, yo, this kind of, you feel me?
Yeah.
I might want to add this, but at the same time, I'm like, no, the project's done. Anything you record is another song for after that.
Yeah. So what about labels, record labels? I know you're talking to somebody in Atlanta.
Label wise, I wouldn't say nothing is, you feel me, set in stone, but obviously I got a couple people that then reached out, and not necessarily, I wouldn't necessarily say label situation. I'd had a couple management situations present themselves, people talking about they want to manage or help get you through that next door and this and that. But
does that mean take your money?
Not necessarily.
Or make you money.
Make you money, but help you make me money.
Yeah. Yeah. You
ain't gonna do nothing that,
It's a two-way street, I guess,
exactly.
right?
I'm gonna help you get some money, but I know I'm finna get me something out of it too. So
yeah.
That's gonna come with everything, though.
That's true.
I don't know. I feel like
but you're like a free agent right now. So
yep. I'm locked in with the label right now. Just the guys.
Mm-hmm.
The clothes. I'm
well, and you guys made it that from scratch.
Yeah.
You guys literally created that from scratch, right?
Exactly.
See, and that's what I'm talking about. That's what I talk about when I talk about young men, especially young black men. You fucking got to go get that shit. You got to make that shit happen. For sure. And that's something. Obviously, I'm very proud of you for you're my nephew, but just as a human being, you're actually doing your fucking thing. You're making it work.
Trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm. What are the struggles? What are the struggles for young men your age, regardless of color, but young men your age? What are the struggles that you're seeing that you have to overcome? Obviously, you're learning through trial and error because you're doing this shit all on your own.
Struggle. I feel like with anything, you're gonna have a struggle. Don't matter what you do, nothing's gonna go your way. So I feel like that's the struggle, trying to make your way out of something that is not gonna go your way.
Yeah.
Clothing wise, finding manufacturers, doing all the extra stuff, the marketing, the everything but the clothes, And same thing with music. Music is the last thing that has to do with the music industry. You got to do all the extra stuff outside of the music that's going to do something with the music.
Yeah.
So it's just figuring out where to put your money, what's the best bet, when to spend the money, when's the right time, what's the right, you feel me?
Networking and all that shit, yeah.
So it's literally music and clothes, kind of the same thing. It's everything besides the music and the clothes that's kind of the figuring out, because it's always somebody gonna be like, oh, do this, and then there's people who say do this, and so it's just really trial and error.
Yep.
Figuring it out as you go, learning as you go. Ain't nobody teaching us nothing. We on YouTube with it, trying to how you do this, how you do that. You feel me? So
and also
kind of different stuff that's struggles, and
you're smart enough, intelligent enough to know that you kind of want to take this and learn as you go and not let somebody just come and take it from you. And
that too, yeah. We trying to build something, so
yeah.
I don't know. We don't necessarily need help building, but if somebody came in and was like, yeah, I can help you guys do the next, you feel me? As long as it makes sense and it's all organic and genuine, then it's an open ear for sure.
You need this? You have your...
Nope, I probably do need it. Lost mine. Actually, I think mine died yesterday. But yeah, definitely not into letting somebody just, I could do this for you. And then just come and
take a hefty percentage right off the top.
I'm trying to build. We trying to build, because I'm not even just as far as the clothing wise, I'm not the only one involved in it. So it's more so like we got a whole team already, kind of. Everybody got their own little position. Everybody knows what they do. Everybody, you feel me?
Does everybody do what they're supposed to do? Does everybody pull their own weight? Or do you have struggles in that?
I feel like, there's always going to be that, because we always got,
people are different. People think differently.
People are different. Everybody got their own situation going on outside of what we trying to do together. So it might be something that come up on your end that I might be not aware of right away, so you might have to go take care of your business before you can fully lock in with what we need to do over here. But I'm at the same time too, I'm not too much of I'm gonna let this distract me from this kind of situation either. But everybody's different for sure. We have our strengths and our weaknesses, but we also we'll talk about it. Like, we not the type that's just like, oh yeah, he's not doing this. We'll sit down and talk about it too, come up with you feel me? Yo, what's up?
Game plan,
Yeah, we need to.
Well, that's how you collaborate.
That's
how you collaborate. That's good. That's smart. It seems it's always a struggle when you have multiple people working on projects together.
Yeah, and we all kind of have our own little part in it. You feel me? So it's not necessarily like we all trying to do the same thing. We all, it's like you doing this for this part of, like, it's all for the big picture. You feel me? So even if it's
a piece of the puzzle.
Exactly. So it's like your piece might not fit right here, right now, because you trying to figure out the rest of your shit and whatever it may be. But once you get back and you figure out how to make your piece fit, it's gonna fit right where we need it to fit, and you gonna bring what you bring to the table. We got, you feel me?
Yeah,
So all of us kind of bring something to the table, but I feel like with where all we at, if one of us ain't necessarily doing something, it's not in the position to where it's gonna stop the other person.
Gotcha.
From,
you feel
me? So we just got little different positions of where it's like we already know shirts is printed up, but it might be somebody who's on the page and be like, oh, we got somebody hit us up for an order. You feel me?
Yep.
Now we finna go get the order done, but most of the time, my bro Tay, he really do everything for real. I be helping with logos and the small stuff in the back, kind of, and obviously getting shit printed up and all that. But my bro Tay really takes care of all the orders. If you hit the page, he on the page.
He's the one.
You feel me?
Yeah.
We just got an order. You got a custom shirt done. He gonna make sure it get printed up. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And he gonna make sure it gets sent out on time. But as far as like marketing and just doing other little stuff, we got a piece of each one of us kind of play a role in trying to just push the brand.
Yeah. That's good. That works. So what is your goal for 5 years?
5 year goal.
Where do you think you're gonna position yourself in? It doesn't even matter. It's like
my 5
business,
me personally,
music. Because I know you've said that music isn't necessarily your main focus.
I feel like music for me is like my outlet. Mm-hmm. Like I get to go in the booth, talk about my feelings, express myself, all that shit. I'm not a very talkative person. If you know me, you know I don't really, but in my music, I say a lot. You feel me?
Yep.
So I kind of use it as that. But 5 years for me looks I don't know. I'm like, you know me, obviously. I be thinking about like some entrepreneur shit. So I be trying to start little businesses and here and there outside of music and clothes. Like I want to own some shit. I want to own a restaurant. I want to do all types of shit. So my 5 years is
looking big.
Yeah, I got all the time. I couldn't even pick one thing that I wanted to do. I'll be trying to do 100 things at the same time.
Yep.
But
which I think is good. Yeah. I personally believe in that. Yeah, I mean, you got to always be busy doing something.
What do they say? A jack of all trades, a master of none.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a master of a couple different things, or by the time I'm done, I'm gonna be a master of a couple different things. So I'm not just gonna have I'm gonna have my hand in a couple different things. But I feel like I'm not just gonna be like, oh yeah, I do this and this and this and this. I'm like, nah, I really do this, and I really do this, and I really do this.
Yeah.
But 5 years, definitely music, definitely clothes, obviously, you feel me? Mm-hmm. But even with my music and my videos, I be trying to do some little acting shit and make movies and shit like that with music videos, just because my videos I do, like, I talk about a lot of shit that we've been through, so I be trying to, like, reenact it in music videos. So even, like, acting shit, like, little shit like that as far as that creative space. But I want to own a business. I want to own a couple businesses. All my friends is felons and done been through some shit and this and that. So I know how it is getting jobs and finding cribs and doing this and that. So I'm like, shit, if I could own something, I could give all my homies a job. Not even my homies, but just anybody in general. You feel me?
Yep.
And then obviously, you know me too. All my life, I kind of been like a helper. Like I'm gonna help you with whatever I can. If I can, I'm a giver. You feel me?
Yep.
And I don't feel like I'm selfish in any way. So I want to be able to give other people the opportunity to do something. I got dreams. I want to be able to help somebody else reach their
fulfill their dreams. Yeah.
All that kind of shit. But we gotta get some money first, so
that's what it's all about. It comes down to that shit.
Yeah, get some money first, and then start spending it the right way.
Yeah, well, and that's that. I think that's the trick is figuring out what the right way is when you got it.
Exactly. Yeah.
The reinvesting in yourself.
Exactly. I don't care to spend no more. Like if we gonna go do something, and I'm the friend that don't care to go out on the weekend. I'm the friend that I'm finna go to work, go to the crib. Y'all can pull up on me. I ain't trying to just waste time doing nothing. If I'm finna be doing nothing, I'll sit at home and watch videos on YouTube about doing something with what I want to
learning.
You feel me? Exactly. I'm gonna use that time to go teach myself something. If I'm not doing nothing, I don't want to just hang out and just be sitting around doing shit I do at home.
Wasting fucking time.
Exactly. So, and we'll find ourselves doing that too. But even now, like I tell the bros, like y'all want to hang out, come to the house.
Yeah.
Y'all come to the house. I got some random video on about something, some type of. So whether y'all want to watch it or not, y'all wanted to hang out, and this is what I'm finna be doing over here. So pull up, and y'all can watch this little video with me, and then we gonna get to talking about something because we watching something, and then it's gonna turn into a conversation or something like, yeah, let's get this. Now we trying to make a plan about something. You
there you go.
So,
yeah.
Them kind of vibes, but definitely 5 years. Shit, crib, a house. You feel me? Still working a good job, moving up, making money.
Kids.
Really, shit. 5 years, I ain't gonna lie. 5 years, I don't want a job in 5 years. I want to be able to quit my job and live
business.
off of exactly. 5 years, business in 5 years. No more job. Bills and rent and all that shit is paid for by whatever little side hustle I got going on. Shit, not even a side hustle at that point. That's just the business.
It's just business.
I gotta wake up and go to work.
Hell yeah.
But,
hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely 5 years. No more work. We got some shit set in stone. Shit look good. Clothes doing good. Music doing good. All that shit.
And how old are you right now?
I just turned 25 in April.
Ooh, see, you're way ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
You're way ahead of the curve. That's
kind of
good.
I'm halfway to 50 now, so.
Well, yeah, but people at 25, generally speaking, in this little era we're living in. Now, we have some people with your mind.
Oh, yeah.
But we have a lot more motherfuckers that think they could party into their 30s and shit. And, you know, like, you're fucking wasting so much time.
I don't know. I feel like, well, one, I did all my little whatever you want to call it early
when
on.
you were young. That's the same with me.
So yeah. I was the younger kid who hung out with all the older kids. So
yep.
I was 15 in the clubs. I was, you know, and I did music and shit. So when I was 15 in the clubs, I was performing in the clubs and shit like that. So they'll sneak me in the club. I done snuck into the clubs on weekends with my friends who's old enough to go to the clubs and shit like that. And just hanging out with them. We at the house drinking. We doing this drinking. I don't even like drinking no more because I done did it enough when I was younger. I used to feel like not even peer pressure, nothing like that, because I don't care to fit in or do like. I just when I was younger, it was just fun. Let's have fun. And then I grew up and I was like, man, I done had enough fun. I'm trying to get some money now. I'm trying to be comfortable, and you feel me?
Yeah.
But when
stay
we was
out
younger,
of trouble.
It was just go. What we on? Where we at with it? And let's go.
So who do you think you would say if you thought of anybody? It could be any person, celebrity. It doesn't matter who. Who is your biggest influence on your striving for success?
Celebrity.
No, it doesn't have to be celebrity. It could be anybody. I mean,
success wise.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like the first success I seen like growing up was like within the family. Like, grandma owned a business. This take care of the family. You got your business. This take care of y'all family. So I done seen my mom had to go out and get her bag. You feel me? So I done seen that shit growing up really. But outside of it, a lot of it was like the TV out here. We don't have nobody really doing anything unless if you live in Eugene, your biggest dream, if you play sports, is to be an Oregon Duck.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I played sports, but once high school kicked in and you had to get a certain amount of grades to play sports, it was over with. But influence as far as like just really seeing shit on the TV, people, you feel me? But even when I went to Arizona, I used to not like Arizona, but it was just a different lifestyle, this and that. Oh, you got to have money to live out here. You feel me? So, but I feel like it started from the crib.
Yeah.
Seeing my family and you and grandma and my mom and you feel me?
Yeah.
Do their own shit and make it work. You feel me? So I've always
it's just in your DNA at that point.
I've always believed like.
And you know, I started my business before grandma actually.
Yeah, see?
When I was how old was I? I'm 46 now. I started in 2000. Where are we at? So I was 22.
23?
Yeah.
23 years in?
23 years old. I started my business.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's in our DNA. I mean, there's not everybody has that drive and focus, and that's why, for me, having influence does matter, positive influence, but it's also, do you have that fucking grit about you? Do you have that motivation and drive just within yourself?
Yep.
And what that comes down to is believing in yourself. And that's where it's like you just have to fucking go.
Yep. I feel like believing in yourself, but also you gotta, I believe everything's supposed to happen for a reason. So shit, even us sitting right here, you feel me? The fact that I woke up and went and bought a Red Bull for whatever reason, everything's supposed to happen. You feel me? So I feel like when it's hard times, as long as you know, shit, I'm gonna get through this. I'm supposed to be going through this right now for whatever the purpose is later on. Then I feel like as long as you believe yourself and you know, shit, whatever I'm going through, whatever I gotta, you feel me? I think of, like, I tell my friends all the time too, like, what are you willing to sacrifice to get what you want?
That's it.
I look at life like that. If I can't go out and party on the weekends because I want to get rich and I'm finna sit inside and watch these videos so I can learn how to do what I want to do, then I'm gonna see y'all next weekend. Well,
and the reality is when you're like us, entrepreneur, there is no fucking sleep. Regardless of having a job, a full-time job, all this other shit. If you want to make something work outside of work, you have to be obsessed. Yeah, you have to be obsessed with that shit. And not everybody can be obsessed about shit because they start to doubt themselves. They start all this shit.
Their way, something come up, this or that.
And it's all a learning curve for me. As far as I'm concerned, what people might call failures or pitfalls, I'm learning from that shit.
I could name 5 different ways right now to get to Grandma's house in Eugene from where we at. There ain't no just one way there. I could walk there, I could get on the bus, I could drive this way, I could drive this way, I could drive around and go the long way. Either way, we're going to end up where we want to go. So I feel like, you ever drove down the street and they doing construction and we got a detour. You feel me? You got to turn around. This road closed, my boy. You got to, you feel me? Go back and go around, and it might take you a little bit longer. It might have went out your way. It might have saved your life. You feel me? Now we got to, you feel me? Yeah, now we got to go back and reroute and figure out a different way. So I don't never let that kind of shit get me down, or, you feel me? Yeah. I feel like the only thing that's going to stop me is regular life, and I'm not gonna let regular life stop me, because it's regular life. It's out of my control. There's certain shit that has to get taken care of, that, you feel me? I don't have no choice. If you want to keep doing what you're doing, this shit gotta get taken care of first, and then you gotta figure out how to make the rest of your shit work.
That's the obsession part.
And ain't nothing gonna be given to you. Ain't nothing gonna be handed to you. Better go out and get it.
Yeah, and I think that's the difference. Is a lot of people assume that life is going to be easy. Life, everything gets handed to you. And it's like, when you want to grind, when you want to succeed, when you want true success, you get that shit. You have to get that shit.
And you going to find happiness in that on the way.
Oh, yeah.
So even if it's hard, you can be like, shit, at least I'm doing something.
At least you're doing it.
Yeah, I did. And that's my idea. This is what I chose to do. You know, so it's like, I ain't never been like, damn, I wish I would have done this instead, or that, or
never look back. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm the same fucking way. I don't really regret shit, even if it seemed like it was bad in the time.
I'm like that with everything: work, relationships, friendships, any type of, you feel me? Everything happens for a reason. I might not understand it right now.
It'll come to you.
I might understand it later. It's not for me to understand right now, because I'm going through it right now. How you gonna go through something and at the same time understand why you going through? You feel me?
Right. Yeah.
I don't look at it like that. I gotta go through this shit, get through this shit, and then when I look back on it, I'm gonna be like, damn, that's what I got out of that situation.
And it made you smarter and better. In the end. See, and that's a great way of looking at shit, because so many people. It's funny because when it comes to like training or dieting or anything that you want to reach your goal. It seems like people are really focused until shit hits the fan. Until something goes wrong, and then all of a sudden, like the gym. I'm going to give you the gym, for example, is a ton of people's sanctuary. Like, this is where I feel best. This is where I feel good. This is where I get my stress relief. But as soon as outside of the gym, as soon as personal life hits them, and shit hits the fan,
Yep.
they self-destruct.
Yep.
And what's the one thing that falls off? Their dieting, their workout routine, their this, the thing that they fucking love, and they see real positive results on, they start to lack on because of self-control. And that's like, why would you choose the negative to grow to? And I understand, because people getting in depression and all that shit is heavy.
No, for sure.
But you have to mentally be strong enough in those hard times to fucking just keep going.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I got plenty of friends who life is hard. You feel me? I always tell them, shit, you supposed to. This shit is for a bigger reason. You feel me? You supposed to go through everything you're going. You supposed to feel how you feel right now. So later on, when it get better, you gonna remember that shit and be like, damn, I came a long way. And now you can, you feel me? I'm proud of myself. Shit.
Hell yeah.
I don't care about nobody else's opinion, whatever. I know what I done been through. I know what I done struggled with. I know what I done got past. So I'm like, shit, as long as I know, like, you got through that. You feel me? You did it, and you thought you won it. You feel me? Like, if you would have asked me 10 years ago, what you think of when you're going to be 25, I wouldn't even now, if you ask me where I'm going to be at in 50, I don't see myself being no 50 years old. I can't even... If you would have asked me when I was 18, what you think you're going to be like when you're 25? I don't know. Shit. I still got to get there.
Yeah.
You know, so that shit is different too.
That's pretty deep and heavy, actually, when you really consider that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Because everybody, and the beautiful thing about that, though, and I do ask everybody, I'm like, what are your goals? Because I know what I want to be in 10 years, but at the same exact time, right now is the time. Right now is all you have right now.
What they say, the best time to grow a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is today.
Yep. Right. And that's it. Right. It's about right now.
Yep.
Living in that moment. And I mean, obviously having plans and goals to strive towards, but appreciating where you're at right now, no matter what level you're at is what it's about.
Even in my music, I find myself, when I'm doing good and I'm having fun and everything's smooth, I find myself like, what am I supposed to talk about? Like, I don't talk about partying and having fun and doing all this in my music. My music is like me expressing my emotions and letting shit out. So it be them times where I'm like, damn, work sucks right now. Damn, life tight right now. Damn, I gotta pay rent and my check's been short. And you feel me? Just when shit starts to go, that's when I'm gonna start writing again. Now I got something to
real life shit.
You feel me? Yeah. That's kind of more so when I get in those. Let me go sit down and put my thoughts on my paper. Or sometimes I don't even write music. I go just throw on a beat and press record, and whatever comes out, and I punch in, and now I got a song out of it. So I kind of use them down times to be like, okay, let me go write a fire song about this shit. And then I'm finna be able to ride around and listen to this shit and be like, yeah, now I know why I'm going through this shit. You feel me? Not even know why I'm going through this shit, but now I don't care why I'm going through this shit because I made working. A good ass song out of it, and I'm gonna ride around and listen to this shit and vibe out, and then I'm finna get right back in that bag again. Let it out and keep it going.
That's the hard thing for people. Yeah. They don't take the creative energy because they don't see it as creative energy. Yeah. They see it as depression. And believe me, I understand depression because I get that shit. But it's a time for self reflection.
Yep.
And like what you just said, you turned that into something. Yeah. Music, something productive, like something that can inspire other people.
Yeah.
And that's where everybody should kind of sit back and analyze, okay, I'm feeling this. Let's feel it. Let's appreciate it. Let's get through it, obviously, but let's understand why the fuck I'm going through it.
I know, too, with me, like, I done held a lot of shit in. So I got all them emotions and shit, too. Like, that's why with my music, I speak about certain shit in my music. You'll be like, damn, I ain't never even think you would be thinking like that. Or, you know, like, random shit. I got music that people be hearing like, damn, bro, this is, you feel me? This is deep. Yeah. Shit like them, like, shit, you feel me? I make music. I got even my video, probably the song that people say they like the most, that would have been the intro. That's probably one of my least favorite songs just because it's so deep. It's like, I'm not finna just be rapping this shit just to be rapping this shit or riding around playing this shit. No, I'm gonna go back to this shit when I get in one of them moods. You feel me?
Yeah.
But that's just, like I said, once I'm in one of them moods, I'm gonna let it out. and then it's out, and it's good. Like, I'm gonna keep it. Put time ain't gonna stop for me. Ain't nothing stopping for me. Ain't nobody waiting on me. You feel me? So shit, it's certain shit you gotta go through and get through by yourself. I put that shit in my music, let it out for everybody else. But that's my outlet. Yeah, I'll put on a sad song and say whatever I need to say, and then I'm over it.
What style do you call yours? Do you think? Do you have a style, or is it just your own shit?
I wouldn't even know really what to call my style. I would say like pain music.
Okay.
Slower. You feel me? Like, I don't know. That's just the kind of beats that I like, though. Like, I could put on some turned up shit and rap like everybody else be rapping, but even me personally, I don't like to even talk super crazy. Like, I like to pop my shit and talk my little shit that I done been through, shit that we done been through, shit that I done seen and done and this and that, but I'm not out here, like, on the...
glamorizing shit.
But I'm also not, I done did all my little shit that there was for me to do. I done seen the outcome of it. You feel me? So I'm not even in that same mindset where I'm like, yeah, this is, you know? But I done been there and thought about that shit and lived all my little, you feel me, did what I done did. So now it's more so just like, damn, we done came a long way. You feel me? Like, I remember we was doing this, now we doing this. I remember going through this, now we not doing that. You feel me? Shit like that, just like looking back on shit like, damn, you feel me? And then when I go through shit, you feel me, talk my little shit and get through it. But I would say like pain music, really, if I had to label it. But then at the same time, I got other songs that's not pain music, or it's just reality, just like me telling my story, I guess. Like I said, I got some songs that's more up-tempo, catchy. You could play this shit in the club. Some songs I got, you just gonna ride to this shit when it's raining outside and, you know, shit like that.
Yeah, get in that zone and just feel the music.
I feel like I make vibes, like just different little vibes. Like, you're gonna listen to this in this setting, you're gonna listen to this in this setting, and it just depends on the vibe. That's just because that was the kind of vibe I was in when I recorded it. Or that's the vibe the beat gave me. Sometimes my producer will send me a beat and I'll be like, ooh, I gotta do something different with it, you know? So it just really be the vibes.
So I know that the only thing that I don't like about your music is their songs are just too short.
Some of them, but I got some shit on the project that some people would probably say, damn, this shit's still playing. You know? Just because it's like, I don't know. I got some, but even with me, I don't really structure like I said, sometimes I just go press record and it end up me be rapping the whole time and I ain't even got no hook or no chorus, or you feel me? So sometimes it don't got no hook, I'm just rapping. Sometimes I got a hook, sometimes I got one verse, sometimes I got two verses. But sometimes I'll make a song and I'll be like, damn, I done put everything I could think of into it. So if I try and put a second verse, I done already said everything I could say in the hook and in the first verse or whatever. So, like, fuck it, the song's done. Let it play out.
There you go. Yeah, and that's the only. I like to, like, when I'm listening to music, it's like your stuff, especially when I'm working out.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's like I'm getting in that. I'm feeling it.
Yep. No, I got some shit on the project that's definitely 2 verses for sure. So they couple 3-minute songs, couple, you know, definitely longer songs.
You gonna have anybody else, any features?
Not on my project, not my first project, because it's gonna be my first project. Yeah. So I feel like, boom, here go 10 songs, just me, different vibes, go vibe out, and then eventually I'm gonna start doing features. Yeah, it's a couple people I'm already locked in with, want to work with. Couple artists my own want to work with, and then there's obviously a couple people that want to work with me and shit. So definitely going. But me too, I don't care to just be making songs because we make music. Yeah, like, you make music.
You want it to mean something, right?
It gotta actually go together.
Yeah,
it gotta make sense for us to do a song. Like, I'm not just be like, oh, you make music, I make music, let's make a song, bro. Or you're popping and I make music and I want a song with you because you're lit already or whatever. It gotta make sense. Like, the kind of music I make, like, I can't just jump on any song. Like, so you might send me a song and I'll be like, this song is cool, but it's not my style. Like, I don't rap like this, or I don't talk how you trying to talk. So it be just like,
it's just gonna not sound
sense.
right. Yeah, so that makes sense.
It's like wearing a purple shirt and a bright orange, you feel me?
Right.
Pair of shoes or something.
Yeah, just clash.
Yeah, just
so what?
Go together.
Give me some closing thoughts. We got to end this up here. But what? How can people get a hold of you? Do you want people following you?
Yeah, y'all can follow me on Instagram, Sheezy from 18, Twitter, Sheez, SHEEZ, So Guilty, Spotify, YouTube, all that, Sheezy Levell. Yep, new music on the way. Video just dropped. I do a little behind the scenes series so y'all can see what we doing in the studio and behind the scenes shooting videos and just hanging out and shit like that. So yeah, y'all can follow, tap in.
Get it.
All that.
All right. Thank you, buddy. Love you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Love you.